Here's something I think a lot of home service businesses underestimate. They look at Google LSA and they focus on budget. They focus on cost per lead. They focus on how many calls came in, and all of that absolutely matters. But sometimes the problem is not only the ad, sometimes the problem is what the customer sees before they decide to call you. And one of the biggest things they see is your reviews. So if your reviews are old, weak, or not moving, your LSA leads may be harder to book before the conversation even starts. When someone finds you through Google LSA, they're not only looking at your ad, they're comparing you. They're looking at your profile, your rating, your review count, how recent your reviews are, and how safe your business feels compared to the other companies on the screen. That part matters because the customer has options. They can call you or they can call the next company that looks more trusted, more active, or more reliable. This is the common mistake. The business says we need more budget, so they increase spend. They get more leads, but the profile still looks weak. The reviews are old, the profile does not look active, competitors look stronger, and then the owner says the leads are bad. But sometimes the lead quality is not the only issue. Sometimes the customer looked at the profile and chose someone else before your business even had a real chance. Reviews affect trust before the call. Before someone speaks to your team, they already have an opinion. They might think this company looks active, or this company has not had a review in months, or the competitor looks safer. That opinion affects whether they call, whether they answer your callback, and whether they feel comfortable booking. So reviews are not just there to make the profile look nice. They affect trust before the sale even starts. A quiet profile creates doubt. If the last review was 8 months ago, the customer may not say it out loud, but they may wonder, are they still active? Are they still doing good work? Why does this other company have newer reviews? And in home services, doubt is expensive because if the customer is choosing between two similar companies, the one with fresher trust signals may feel like the safer choice. The lead can still be good. The customer can be real. The job can be valuable. The area can be right. But if another company looks safer, more active, or more trusted, the customer may choose them instead. And from your side, it might look like LSA is not working. But really, part of the problem might be conversion. The customer had interest, but the profile did not create enough trust to make the decision easy. This is the way I think about reviews. Reviews reduce friction. They make the customer feel less nervous. They answer the silent question, can I trust this company? The stronger your reviews are and the fresher they are, the easier it becomes for a customer to move forward. More trust, less doubt, easier booking. That does not mean reviews magically fix everything, but they can make the leads you already get easier to convert. The review flow should not be random. It should not depend on whether someone remembers to ask once in a while. A simple system is better. A job completed, customer is happy, review request sent, follow up reminder if needed, new review added, profile stays active. Nothing complicated. But if there is no system, reviews become inconsistent. And when reviews are inconsistent, your profile can slowly go quiet. The best time to ask for a review is right after the customer is happy. Not 3 weeks later, not randomly, not only when someone remembers, right after the job went well, when the customer is satisfied, that is when the request makes the most sense. And the ask does not need to be awkward. It can be simple. Glad we could help. If you were happy with the service, would you mind leaving us a quick review? Simple, professional, and at the right moment. Before increasing your Google LSA budget, I would check this. How recent are your reviews? How many reviews do you have compared to competitors? Is your rating strong? Is there a real review request process? And who is responsible for asking? Because if nobody owns the review flow, it usually becomes random. And if it becomes random, the profile may not get stronger over time. So before spending more to bring more people to the profile, make sure the profile is actually helping you convert. And if you're not sure whether your reviews are helping or hurting your LSA conversion, that's one of the things I can look at in the free diagnostic. No passwords, no account access, and it's not a sales call. Just the obvious leaks and 2 quick wins. Weak review flow makes paid leads harder because with LSA, you're paying for attention. You're paying to show up when a customer needs help. But attention is not the same as trust. Reviews help turn attention into confidence, and confidence helps turn leads into booked jobs. So if the business is paying for the leads, but the profile does not create enough trust, that paid attention may not convert as well as it should. The goal is not just more reviews for the sake of having more reviews. The goal is a profile that makes customers feel safe choosing you. That is the real point. When someone sees your business, they should feel like this company is active, people trust them, they do good work, they're a safe choice. That feeling matters because in home services, people are often making a fast decision under pressure, and trust helps them move forward. If you want to know what may be hurting your Google LSA conversion, I offer a free 30-minute diagnostic, no passwords, no account access. I look at the obvious places where trust may be leaking, show you 2 quick wins, and tell you what I would fix first. If it makes sense to work after that, we can talk about it. If not, you still leave with useful insights. The link will be in the description and the pinned comment. And remember, if your reviews are not moving, your leads may be harder to book before the call ever happens.